Apparently new information has surfaced about the new Green Lantern Corps movie. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. So there's new information about the new Green Lantern Corps movie. Now, if you remember, the Green Lantern Corps movie was supposed to have come out in 2020. But with the high Warner Brothers turnover rate and companies coming in and buying it out, well, things were put on hold. If you remember, the Green Lantern Corps movie that was supposed to hit screens in 2020 was co-written and produced by David Goyer. In the Deadline article, it said the new version is described as Lethal Weapon in space, and it's based on a comic book origin story. The focus will be on two characters, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. The latter is an African-American Marine sniper before he joined the Lantern Corps, and the story very much focuses on his relationship with Jordan and the Corps, which apparently wasn't going to focus on Hal Jordan and more focus on Jon Stewart. We would have gotten an older Hal Jordan training a younger Jon Stewart, which means we weren't going to rehash the 2011 Green Lantern film starring Ryan Reynolds, which didn't do so well in the box office and amongst fans. In fact, we were almost going to see Ryan Reynolds' Hal Jordan return in Zack Snyder's Justice League, as it was originally revealed by Zack Snyder that he thought about bringing in Ryan Reynolds for Hal Jordan. And he was going to have Wayne T Carr star as Jon Stewart in Zack Snyder's Justice League until the studio told him to take it out because they were going to make their own Jon Stewart for the Green Lantern Corps movie in the future. And the only other Green Lantern Corps project that is supposedly still happening and getting ready to shoot is the Green Lantern Corps HBO Max series from Greg Berlanti. Though instead of focusing on Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart in the Green Lantern Corps series, they were going to focus on Jessica Cruz, Simon Baz, Alan Scott, and Guy Gardner. But apparently coming from the scuba look upon the sea, Jessica Cruz and Jon Stewart are said to be the face of the Green Lantern Corps in DCEU. Now, Jon Stewart's origin flip-flopped from being an architect to the U.S. Marine Corps. Wanting to build a better world, when Jon returned stateside, he moved to California to study architecture in San Diego. After earning his degree, Jon was hired right out of the school to oversee a project for Ferris Air. However, what he did not know was that since Jon was very young, the Guardians of the Universe had been keeping an eye on him, believing he could be an invaluable member of the Corps. They sent a manhunter to the Ferris Air facility to test his worth. Without hesitation, Jon sprang into action to fight the manhunter, and his bravery earned him a Green Lantern ring. He quickly mastered the ring and defeated the manhunter. Jon was then brought to Oa, where he met the Guardians face-to-face, who lauded him for his desire for peace and his willingness to fight for it. Despite being Hal Jordan's backup here and there, for a lot of the Green Lantern run, Jon Stewart was the face of the Green Lantern Corps. Jessica Cruz was a girl who went on a hunting trip with her friends and unfortunately came across mobsters who were burying a body. Unwilling to have witnesses, the mobsters shot and killed Jessica's friends when Jessica herself managed to escape, but was extremely traumatized by the incident. Jessica had a debilitating anxiety and locked herself in a room for 4 years. During the crime syndicate's rule, she was unwillingly chosen by the Ring of Volthoom after its former bearer, Hal Jordan of Earth 3, was killed by Sinestro. This ring latched onto her fear and took over her body. Under influence of the ring, she attacked her hometown and was confronted by the Justice League and Doom Patrol. Through the intervention of Batman, Jessica was able to overcome the ring's influence when he told her that he was a victim like her, and that finding strength, even at their worst moment of despair, will overcome their fears. She then allies herself with the Justice League. The Flash then calls in Hal Jordan, Earth's first Green Lantern, to teach Jessica how to stay in control of her ring. With Hal's help, Jessica mastered the use of the foreign ring. Now, it would be kind of interesting to see what origin does the Green Lantern Corps go through with Jessica Cruz and Jon Stewart, and whether or not this Jessica Cruz will be the same Jessica Cruz from the Green Lantern series if that's still happening. But a lot of people are wondering, well, what about Hal Jordan? Look Upon the Sea says, sorry, Hal Jordan is set to be in Green Lantern Corps, but the forefront of the Green Lantern Corps in the DCEU will be Stewart and Cruz. They also mentioned that this is part of the old plans and it hasn't changed. Old plans, meaning the Lethal Weapon in space, is kind of still in the works, except not only a younger Jon Stewart and an older Hal Jordan, but also a young Jessica Cruz. And with the older Hal Jordan, you could, I guess, technically have Ryan Reynolds reprise his role as an older Hal Jordan. I could certainly see that. Or could it be from the rumors from before that Tom Cruise could indeed be the older Hal Jordan? And if Warner Brothers Discovery decides to say, hey, Zack Snyder's Justice League was really cool, we really think Wayne T Carr looks fantastic at Jon Stewart, maybe Wayne T Carr could be the Jon Stewart for the DCEU. But I guess we'll have to wait and see the direction they go with this, and whether or not the Green Lantern Corps movie is the Green Lantern series reworked as a movie, or continuing off from the HBO Max series. Well, what do you think about the possibility that the Green Lantern Corps movie will focus on Jessica Cruz and Jon Stewart with Hal Jordan in the background? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.